If you are watching this morning and you are a small minority-owned business, definitely listen up. And even if you don't fit that category, maybe you're thinking about launching a business, you'll still want to hear what our guests have to say this morning. This is Kristen Copeland, who is with EPB. This is Michael Jones, who of course is wearing a green shirt because his business is Special Touch Lawn Care Service.
Correct.
And they are together joining forces to let you know about an event happening for the first time, May 23rd. Is that right, Kristen?
That's correct.
And it's Diversity Day.
Yeah, Supplier Diversity Day.
So what does that mean exactly? Because EPB, this is a big part of your mission.
It is. So at EPB, our mission to enhance the quality of life of our community. And so we do that by making sure all segments of our business community is included in our procurement process. So with Supplier Diversity, we proactively and intentionally look for small and diverse companies that can do business with us. They're qualified, they're capable, but it may be hard to find them. So we actually go to where they are, try to find them, pull them in, support them in our purchasing process, and also refer them to other businesses as well so they can grow.
So this one day where you will be fed well, breakfast
Yes,
and lunch at the
breakfast and
Chattanoogan,
lunch.
is designed to not only network, but maximize time for people. Because as we were talking, Michael, you began doing the lawn care for EPB about 8 years ago.
Yes.
Then one thing led to another, do a great job with them. Next thing you know, your dance card is full. So it's not easy when you're a small business owner to pull away and do this kind of networking because you're keeping your business going.
Yes. It's kind of tough.
It's kind of tough.
Yeah.
So what's your role going to be on the 23rd? Are you going to be there?
I'll be there.
Are you going to just be one of the attendees, or are you leading anything?
Well, I plan just to be there.
Yeah. How important is the networking in growing a business?
It's tremendous. Without it, it's really hard to get to the next level. And so once you start, networking and continue to network, you never know who's really watching.
Right.
And it took a while for me. Like I said, I've been in this since 2006. And to come across EPB, it was one of the things that I wanted to do. And once I got in, which I didn't get in the first time, but you have to keep going back, And once I found out the dates that they have that will be available for the bids, and you want to make sure you be there.
You know the old saying, everything old is new again. So the internet is great. Ways we promote things, social media, all that is great. But you're never going to beat word of mouth and reputation. Your name has to mean something. So that's what this day, I'm sure, too, will provide for people, that handshake.
Yes.
Right.
It is, and we want to let them know we're there for them. We have so many community partners that work with us to help grow businesses, not only just teaching them how to network, but teaching them how to scale their business, financial planning, coming up with business plans for the procurement level, because business to business is a little different from them and their traditional customers. So we try to make sure we prepare them for that, and that day encompasses all of that information, inspiration, and connection.
So when you are talking business to business now, yeah, that's kind of an elevated level of professionalism in
It
a
is.
way. So there are probably some expenses that go with that. So one of the things y'all are doing on that day, headshots for people at no cost.
Yes. So when we go and we look for companies, we look for that website. We're trying to figure out what your company is all about. And so business headshots can be an expensive expense to get yourself out there. And so we are partnering with Rimlap Productions. They're going to be offering free business headshots to our attendees, and they can use that to put in their marketing content as they go and pitch and share their capabilities with different companies.
So with you, since you began working with EPB those years ago, did you kind of end up making a switch from, were you at one point doing more residential and now you're doing more commercial work?
Well, no, I'm still doing both of them. I've been able to bring on other people to work. And the one thing that has helped me is before I started this, I was in school for accounting. So you can kind of like work the numbers and understand which direction you want to go in.
Yeah.
So that helps out tremendously.
What does it take, do you think, Michael, if you were talking to somebody who's considering opening their own small business, launching their own, is there one particular character trait you need to have?
Well, yes, yes it is, because it's how far you really want to take it. The main question is how far do you really want to take it. With me, it's a little different because I play sports and I have a competitive attitude, so I'm always trying to take it to the next level. And so with that individual, like most of the guys that talk to me about doing this, I would always encourage them to go to Chattanooga State and take this course for maybe 1 year to get some idea about, where you're trying to go to, the tax situation and things of that nature. Because there's a lot of things that you have to factor in.
Right. Is patience important?
Very, very important. Because if it happens overnight, you really won't appreciate it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So at the day, it begins at what, 8:30?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
go
Feed
ahead.
breakfast, right?
Breakfast. We'll have a networking breakfast so people can actually go around and begin networking at that point. And then we'll have our executive leadership. So David Wade, Ryan Keel, they'll actually be there to open up the ceremony. And then once we have that, we'll have our panels. We'll have our keynote speaker, Dan Anderson, who owns Diversified Supply. They're a huge economic small business here. And then after that, we'll have our business resource fair and an award luncheon where Michael Jones will actually be receiving one of our small business awards.
See, I knew you were hiding
He's
something.
very humble.
I kept telling him, are you going to be doing anything special? No, no. I knew there was something more to it than that.
Yeah.
Is there anything that people should be prepared to bring if they're going to be networking?
Of course, any event that you go to, you want to make sure you're bringing your business cards. You want to bring your capability statements that highlight your company, what you do, the value you bring. If there's already any notable customers that they have so that they can shop that around, meet the different companies and businesses that are there. And even if they have a business need, if you find yourself needing bookkeeping support, business development support, have that also readily available to share with the partners that we have there.
And is that a business need? Because knowing how to word all those things is not always easy. And I would think being concise and to the
Yes.
point is key.
Yes, we actually have one of our community partners, Apex Accelerator. They actually help small businesses who are trying to get into government contracting. They teach them how to approach the bid process, which is really big in procurement. How do you sell yourself in the bid process? How do you have competitive pricing? They'll be there as well. So those partners, our business ecosystem here in Chattanooga, which is very vibrant and robust, they will be there to provide support for those small businesses.
Okay, and he says that his dance card is not so full that I can't tell you that he does tree service, lawn care, and landscaping.
Pressure washing as well.
And pressure washing. You don't sleep. Here's where you can sign up. It's all happening May 23rd at the Chattanoogan. So if you go to EPB Supplier Diversity Day, .eventbrite.com.
Yes.
If you strike out there and you just call EPB and get somebody on the phone, they'll tell you what you're looking for. But
Yes.
sign up and go be a part of it. Congratulations.
Thank you, Julie. Thank you for having us.